Welcome to You Have Real Estate, brought to you by Renewal by Andersen. I am your host, Justin Clark. A great show ahead for you today, but first, the opening statement. Have you ever thought you wanted to live closer to town where you can walk or even drive a short distance to awesome restaurants? Well, there's a new project that I'm so proud to be a part of. I'm going to introduce that to you. But also, what is the difference right now between wood frame construction and steel construction? And should you be concerned if you're building a house or if you're buying a house, whether your home is made out of steel or wood? Great questions that are going to answer by asking real questions. Every weekend here on the program, we ask real questions to the trend-setting people in Central Florida's real estate community. Very happy to be joined by good friends, father-son team. Mike is here, Chad is here, Newberry Homes. What's up, guys? How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good.
I don't think people understand this, and it makes me a little bit nervous because for whatever reason in the United States, I don't know if it's the lumber lobby, I don't know what it is, but it seems like almost every house is made out of wood. Yet if you look at any sort of commercial construction, it's always made out of steel. Go to Europe though, residential construction is steel construction. Mm-hmm. Why are we like this in the United States?
I think part of it is that wood has been so inexpensive for so long, so building houses out of wood was a lot cheaper. But ever since COVID, the cost of lumber shot up and then never really went back down to what it was before COVID. And then I think we're going to see lumber prices even increase more with the tariffs and stuff. So, but yeah, steel is such a much better product and a much, it's hurricane resistant and all that kind of stuff. And so it's just, and now I think it's got price parity.
What is better? You've been in construction a long time, Mike, not aging you by any means, but you know construction very well.
Right.
What is better? What is better for my home, steel or wood?
The product steel is better. In Florida, you'll see, well, let's say out of Florida, up north and that, you're going to see all the homes are going to be timber construction, right? And block and wood is typically what you'll see here in Florida. But the biggest difference in steel is just the consistency of it. It's straighter. There's no warping. There's no sagging. It's not going to deteriorate. I mean, we do a lot of renovations also, and we can tear down houses that are 30 years old and behind. When you get into that, or even some of this bigger remodeling, you'll find the timbers just ate up by termites or mold. You'll see a lot of that, and you don't see that in steel construction. And I think that's why it's prevalent over in the commercial industry, in that you can tear down something that's 30 years old and it'll be like its original the day it was stood. So
yeah, I'm so proud of this project, 6 in the City, which is in College Park. So many great restaurants within 2 minutes away. Mm-hmm. So many cool things happening in College Park and 6 in the City. I feel like I'm part of it because you and I talked about it when it was just in your head.
Yeah, when it was
I saw the groundbreaking. Now I'm actually seeing this project go up.
Yeah.
What an exciting time. But what you're doing over there with 6 in the City is pretty crazy. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I think we're trying to do something a little bit different. These are all, we're trying to do a luxury mid-price point product, detached single-family houses, and we're wanting to really lean into the fact that we're a high-end custom home builder. So we're allowing people to kind of get into purchasing these houses and still customize it and put it in their own, pick out their own cabinets and countertops and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm really excited about it. It's walking distance to Edgewater Drive, where there's cool restaurants and stuff. You're a bike ride to Lake Ivanhoe. There's just so much things to do there, and I think it's just a great product for someone that wants to live in College Park in new construction, wants to live in a single-family house, but they don't need the massive 5-bedroom single-family house that is so prevalent for new construction houses in College Park. So I'm thinking I'm creating a really great product for a niche market that's going to appreciate what we're doing.
Yeah, and I have some information for you as well. There's a QR code on the screen right now if you want to find out about the 6 in the City project, maybe even get some pre-construction pricing, because the people who buy these units are going to be able to help, build them. You're going to be able to choose your what do you call it? Fixtures.
Interior finishes.
Your interior finishes and make this place yours. But I think what makes it so special to me, Mike, is that I don't like sharing a wall with someone. So if you have a townhome, you can really almost knock and say hi to your neighbor. Your condo, same thing. You're going to hear everything that's going on. The 6 in the City project, I think what really stands out to me is these are single family homes and they're detached.
They're detached. That's right. That's right. So they're unique in that way, and you would have to see the community. In this particular where we're building right now, there's 4 of them right there. So when you get all the landscaping in it, it's a higher end modern architecture to it. So it really sets well from looking at the streetscape at it, and the landscaping and everything that we're gonna do with we're gonna have the paver driveways, the brick paver driveways. It's just gonna be an awesome product.
Certainly, and it's safe too, I think, for families out there, especially if you have kids or family members. You are always concerned about safety. Because of the construction that you're doing on this project, we're talking about fire resistant, and maybe even more important for Florida, hurricane resistant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the steel is a superior product in the sense that it's fire retardant. It's hurricane resistant. Also, your insurance is lower. We built a house in New Smyrna Beach out of steel, and I had my insurance agent price it as if we built it with conventional versus steel, and it was cheaper. So, and lower maintenance. The maintenance cost is a lot cheaper. There's no termites, all that stuff. Yeah, it's a greater product all around. We're a huge fan of it. We're building a lot of houses out of steel now. When people come to build a more smaller custom home with us. And people seem to actually gravitate towards it.
Yeah. And maybe some people do still care about the environment as well. You talk about a home made out of steel, like Six in the City. You were telling me earlier, Mike, that this home right here would have been 150 trees.
Right.
Something like that.
The average, if you look at and kind of research it, you'll find that the average 2,000 square foot home is to build that is 150 trees. Where to take that same home and build it out of light gauge steel that we're doing is 5 crushed cars. So it's just very environmental friendly. There's just so many benefits to the steel concept, and with, like Chad had mentioned, that there's termite resistant, mold resistant. That's a big one here in Florida. Hurricane resistant. We're tested and tried to Dade County specifications, which is 175 mile an hour winds. It's just a huge. It's just a great product.
Yeah, I was struck immediately when I walked in, Chad, that the high ceilings, number one, and you could see where you have the windows all carved out, and you can just feel the sunlight coming in already. Did you try to design it like that to be open and airy?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So high ceilings and lots of windows. It makes it a little more expensive for sure, but I think the value is there, especially for the long term. I mean, it just seems so voluminous when you have natural light in every single room, and we were able to do that very successfully with this project.
Yeah, and it's not just Six in the City. You guys do design and build for families throughout Central Florida. Really, it's from ground up, or even for rehabbing homes. What do you guys do?
On the rehab side, we've got one home that we're doing on the river in Daytona Beach that's about 12,000 square feet, that it's a complete gut. I've been losing a little bit of sleep over it because I call it the staging marvel of time, because the client is actually taking this home, it's 3 stories, and gutted the complete interiors of it up. The only thing that is holding this house structurally is all the shoring. So we've got shoring on the inside, shoring on the exterior of the house, and we're just now getting, all the demolition is pretty much done, and we're getting ready now to start building up with the structural columns and the structural steel. The house, even though it's residential, is got a lot of red iron steel into it. It's just, it's a fantastic project. It's an exciting project, and I think those are the type of projects that Newberry take on. We're out of the box thinking, you might say. Six in the City, the steel concept I've been working on for over 5 years to put this business plan together and this concept together. So
I love watching.
We also have a couple of smaller size custom homes that we're working with. We're working with one in Pearson. She wanted a country farmhouse, cottage type house.
Yeah.
But she wanted to do custom, but mostly for the interior, not the exterior of it. So we're working with her. And then we have one client, we built him a custom home, and his family owns all this land in New Smyrna Beach, and he wants to develop it and put it into a trust. So now we're kind of partnering with him kind of as a real estate developer so that he can kind of develop all of this land. Yeah, anyways, we're working on a lot of really cool projects, very diverse, spec houses with investors, custom homes with clients, massive custom homes, smaller custom homes, major renovations. bought a house. I'm renovating it. That's pretty exciting. Maybe you guys can come and take a look at that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun little projects, or a lot of fun big projects too, I guess.
I have no doubt it will be fancy inside,
Yeah.
Chad. Chad and Mike Newberry, thanks, guys. Great job as always. More information on the project, 6 in the City in downtown College Park, or College Park, I guess you don't call it downtown. Or if you own a piece of property, you want to build a custom home, these are the guys that I trust, Newberry Homes. Quick break. You have real estate continues.